Silently we looked at each, myself blushing and ashamed for my problem affecting her. Danielle reached down to the package she had brought and held up a child's diaper. Brightly colored and filled with, what else, Disney characters. Gently pushing me down onto the changing table, Danielle unbuttoned my wet jeans and slowly yanked them off leg by leg. She pulled down my soaking wet underwear. I didn't even look down at my smaller toddler-sized genitals. She wiped me with an ice-cold wipe that made me yelp out in shock. Danielle softly apologized as she liberally applied powder to me. With a sudden movement, Danielle grabbed my legs and lifted me up in the air, placing a puffy diaper beneath me. With the quick, deft movement of a professional, she ripped open the Velcro tabs and securely fastened me in my new underwear. She handed me a new pair of jeans and thankfully let me dress myself. She gathered a few supplies and placed them back in a box, then motioning for me to follow her. Silently I padded after her as she led back down the hallways. She dropped off the supplies with another attendant, and grabbed my hand and led me through the front door. My mind wandered to the soft feeling that surrounded me, the slight waddle that I had, the tiniest crinkle noises reaching only my ears. "Hey Harry, you think you can stay here with Tom for a bit while I handle some things?" Danielle said to me, snapping me back to attention. I looked around to see we were in some sort of old-fashioned soda bar that had a few people sipping away at sodas or milkshakes. Behind the counter was an old, black man who seemed to jump around behind the counter despite his age. "Hello Danielle," Tom said. "Who's your new friend here?" he asked, looking down at me. "He lost his parents. I'm taking care of him till we find them. Think you can look after him while I go get some paperwork done?" Danielle said, putting on a cute smile. "Sure thing Danny," Tom replied. "What's your favorite flavor of ice cream, lil fella?" "Vanilla, and my name is Harry," I said. Tom nodded his approval at my flavor choice. "Harry, I have yet to meet a bad Harry, sure as sure. How about a vanilla milkshake for YA as we wait for Danny?" Tom said, grabbing an ice cream scoop to emphasize his point. I nodded my head excitedly in reply as Danielle smiled at me. "All right, I'll be just a few," Danielle said, hopping out of the door.